Welcome back to Warframe. Now, we're not going to be Urelli focused here unless I get lucky here, then we might have a little bit of a Urelli talk as it happens. But that's not the main focus of the stream. The main focus of today's stream is the best focus farm in the game. So before we actually get into it, let's have a little chat as to what focus is, why we need it, and what all it does, right? Because some people don't know what focus is. So, long story short, focus is for your operator / drifter. It is in this little tree. You have 5 schools of it, right? Each school specializes in something different. Zenark focuses in energy. Madurai focuses in your amp and your damage. Unaru focuses on tanking. Vazrin focuses on your health. And Naramon focuses on movement. Unaru, in an interesting way, focuses on health. Vazrin's more so, let's get all that numbers up there. Like, a lot. Health and armor up by 200%. While Unaru is revive your Warframe by killing, or by transferring to operator and killing 3 enemies. More damage during that. Gain immunity to slows. Second ability launches an energy bomb that, strips armor. All that jazz. Pretty good stuff, really, all things considered. And so, as you can see, there's these waybounds here. But Max, what is waybound? That is a wonderful question, let me tell you. Waybounds are the 2 passive abilities that each tree has, or more so passive than the others. Where it's not really a specialty, but it can affect everything, and it still works fine. Like Operator Movement Speed, Maximum Void Sling, Energy for amps, Regen for amps, Health, Passive Health Regen, Operator energy regen, revive your Warframe by killing, and then more damage while you're doing that. Which makes really weird sense, because why would you want Vengeance if you don't have Last Gasp? Like, let's just say you do that. Like, forces you on Last Gasp Vengeance tree. And there's another interesting way that you can do it, and it's Focus Crystals, or Focus Shards, which are the Eidolon Shards that you get from the Terra list, Hydra list, Gauntlet list. I think in that order. I'm going to say it's in that order, but I think it's actually Gauntlet list, Hydra list. So these do not care for your daily focus, which, as you can see here at MR22, is 360,000. There we go, we got it. So I'm sure you're asking, well, what is this quickest way with no lenses? I'm sure everybody knows of a quickest way. Now, there's 2 quick ways, depending on what you're trying to do here, right? Now, you think of a quickest way, you go to syndicates, you look at ESO. There's a problem with ESO. It requires lenses. We're trying not to make it to where you need lenses for everything, okay? So you go into Duviri. Now, there's 2 ways that you can do this, depending on what you need. I kind of want Saren. I kind of want the dual toxicist. We'll get there eventually. But, for the sake of this speed, we're going to do the Lone Story. You can also do Duviri Experience if you're not going too hard, because it'll earn out the same way, and it also works in Steel Path. I wouldn't recommend Steel Path because you don't get really any bonuses for it. So, hop into Lone Story. Get a bunch of mid Warframes, because welcome to Duviri. And then I'm probably going to get decent weapons, right? How did I know? How did I know? For those of you who don't know, the Lex right now is one of my current favorite pistols, as its incarnate form is very fun. Although I saw some Catchman gameplay, I'm going to be trying to snag that pretty soon too. And then, let's see. For those who want to know, Drifter Intrinsics are almost all maxed out. I'm just missing this one. I don't really care to max it out, but I feel like I'm just going to end up playing enough Duviri to max it out eventually. So I'm sure you're wondering, where the hell are we going? That's a good question. Well, since we're in the Lone Story, sorry, I'm eating. Fucking, I have 4 cheeseburgers in front of me. They will not live to see another day. So, when it comes to Warframe, Duviri, there's 2 ways that you can play it. So, Lone Story makes it to where you don't have any side quests or anything. You just have the main story. Right? Which leads to this, really interesting thing. Where if you want speed, you go Lone Story. And I mean, it's fast. That was a question? That did not sound like a question, game, but okay. So all you really want to do is, if you're farming up focus, go through this like you normally would. There it is. I'm sorry. Game? Thank you. Game? Thank you. Warframe, also known as Bug Frame. Hate it. So, let me make it very apparent here, right? The nature of the Lone Story doesn't... If you play Lone Story, you're not really here to really waste time. Lone Story is also what you want to do if you have ADHD and you're just trying to get past those clamps. So, I find it interesting just how many more weapons are getting unique reticles. I answer.
Confront the maddened ones who walk the
Sweet.
the shadows of armies that do not yet exist. Ensure they never become fully real.
For those of you who've never seen the Trumna, thing kind of slaps. A ridiculous degree at times. I know these are only level 40s, and I mean, my Lex, yeah, a slight minor bit stronger, a lot stronger. There's a reason why I like my Lex Prime. I put a lot of effort into this build as I play Urelli. So, there's not really much to talk about until we get to the actual farm itself, which is in the Orowyrm fight, and how it works and why it works. So right now, we kind of just vibe. Because we ain't got nothing better to do. And yeah, that's about it. So, yeah. Bibbity. And then bit. Bit. I hit that?! I'm not gonna complain, that was pretty fucking cool. I wasn't expecting to land that shot. I did that for like the memes. And then I saw a number and a dead body and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess sign me up for phase, boys. My stomach's been so upset with me all day, man. I still don't really understand why.
Sorrow had made
That'll be
Lucilia
nice.
compassionate. She could not give pain without feeling it.
If this ruin could flow with power again, perhaps this purgatory may hold just a little warmth for one such as me.
Hold on.
Make it right.
Had so much compassion, you cannot cause suffering to others without feeling it herself. No, bitch, that's guilt. That's not compassion.
Are you not degraded by such work? I shall never understand the common mind.
I find it funny how they like send out Dominus as like the main bad guy.
Lucinia had set her feet
Wow.
upon a dark
You
path,
shitting me? I
but
wanted
she
that Yaoshrub game.
took it to the very end.
The Undercroft is in agony. The paradox twisting the void, tearing me in two impossible directions. So get inside and put an
Oh yeah.
end to it.
So for those of you who don't know,
The longer you can keep
the missions in the
active,
Duviri,
greater the gains for the other side.
because let's be honest here, they're bounties. 2 of the stages are always Undercroft stages. There's no stopping it. If you don't like Undercroft, at least you know there's only 2 of them. Yeah, this isn't ridiculous at all. It's a little tidbit on how we get the focus, by the way. You guys saw that Thrax guy and how I got 2,500 just for killing him? There's your hint how to kill him. And if you've already noticed how I plan on killing him, leave it in the comments at this point. No cheating. Or leave it in chat, since this is also live. Leave it in chat, leave it in the comments, whichever one you're witnessing this as. Because I think it'd be real fun. And if you guessed right, cool. I guess. I don't know what to say here. If you guessed right, that's great for you. You want a cookie? Apple pie? I know some people like apple pies over cookies. Name something. Get it right. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go more into detail than that. Because if you're right, it's pretty obvious how it is that you do it. If you can explain to me how the farm works, get a cookie. That's how I'm gonna play my cards here. If you can guess right as to how it works, get a cookie. Ow. So yeah. You just run through Duviri like normal. Whether it be Lone Story or not. Oh, no, he shot past me. That's what I saw go behind me. I thought it was him teleporting. So, keep on running through Duviri like normal. If you're playing Lone Story, you don't really have any side activities to do, you just keep vibing. If you're not doing Lone Story, you're doing the Duviri experience, I recommend getting some resources while you do this as well. For those of you who don't know, resources do not respawn in Duviri. They respawn per run. So you can go adventure across the entire map, and if you see new resources, that means you're blind and you missed something. I learned that the hard way. Because I'm blind and I missed something. So yeah, that was real fun. As you run through Duviri, you just... I've already gotten 20,000 Unaru focus and I haven't even started the farm. That's how powerful of a farm it is I'm not even there yet. But I know I have like 8 lens. I think I have a lens or 2. That's, you know, Unaru based. But it still wouldn't have given me 20,000. And if you think it's my Lex Prime that has the lens on it and I'm mainly using it, nah, it's Ember who has it on her. So I wouldn't be getting that much, and I don't think it's a very powerful one if I remember correctly. So it's not like it's giving me that much focus, as my stomach still feels like it's destroying itself from the inside out. It kind of hurts. Welcome to cystic fibrosis, boys. My stomach's been like burning all day now. So, when it comes down to it, I hate it. Time sucks. So, when it comes down to it, right? We keep on vibing through the entirety of Dubiri. Until we get to the Orowyrm. So we just vibe. That's all we're meant to do right now is vibe. Back up.
Even as she prepared to risk everything on a final reckless gamble, Lucinia already knew the outcome.
So I'm not probably. Oh.
Trax
Thank you, game.
laid down my jewelry for coin to pay his tax. Misery for misery. Let me see them dead. Whatever they have is yours.
So I'm not going to fully do it, right? We'll look at the timers so we can figure out like roughly how the farm works out. Because it's pretty ridiculous.
The sadness. Nobody
If they
else
didn't fix
can
it.
bear it like I can. They aren't strong enough. It's me. It has to be me.
Sadness is the dragon that devours itself. It spawns many children, lethargy, self-pity, self-doubt.
Huh.
Lucinia's coils are racked with sorrow on this day. Her heart is ice, her breath a blizzard.
So because it's Lucinia, she's a little bit of a pain.
Leave me alone. No further warnings.
Buddy, you asked for my help, jackass. Here I am.
Worm cannot be subdued out in the open. Use the Orvius and find a way to force it back to its lair.
Another burn.
I'm not even that heavy, jackass.
Now, use the beast. Destroy Thrax's
Not
bonds.
very. So can somebody explain something to me while I'm on the Orowyrm? So, the Orowyrms are people. You can find every character.
Force the creature through the portal.
What's up, Garish?
Only in its
Sorry.
lair will it be vulnerable.
So, how do the Orowyrms work? Right? Because, like, you can find the Orowyrms in the map themselves as a human. So how the fuck do they go from a human type thing to that?
Is cornered. Wear it down, but be alert. Worms have many tricks.
Holy recoil, Batman.
Misery shall have company. I
Narahian? You don't know what my next line is, buddy. Because my next line was your name. Nice try, though. Nice try. I'll give it. I give you an A for effort. But no, my next line was your name. Or how I'm assuming to pronounce your name. Nice try though, bud. Void bullshit? Probably void bullshit. I can see it being void bullshit. So this is the phase where you can farm a lot of focus, because these guys spawn infinitely. Yeah. So you can literally just chill out here. And get infinite focus. It's ridiculous. It's great. But it's fucking ridiculous. It's better than the ESO because you don't need to get any lenses for it. If you don't need to have this perfect setup of a team with a Mirage and a Saren and an Equinox and a Trinity that just absolutely nuke everything. You just need yourself and a gun. And you can do this farm. That's it. You just play fucking Dubiri. I really hope they never fix this. And I don't know who else has ever talked about this either. I hope I'm the first one to like actually talk about this extensively. Because this is a great farm. It's decently enjoyable, unlike most of the other farms in this game. Where it's like, ah yes, well, here's ESO. Or at least most of the focus farms. And when you run out of standing here, if you really want to go ballsy and farm up, go fight a fucking Terrorlist, Hydralist, Gondolist. And then burn those excellent Eidolon shards and brilliant Eidolon shards. Because I have Scythe Gun. You know, that one weapon from the hit animated series Ruby, where the main character named Ruby uses a Scythe Sniper, and it's one of the... Oh, what the fuck? Okay, that's cool. Thanks, game. With a hit character Ruby from Ruby, who uses a Scythe Sniper, but this is a Scythe Sniper shotgun thing that absolutely kind of fucking decimates the enemy 9 times out of 10. But right now, I'm getting stun locked, so I can't really do anything. So I'm just gonna shoot and pray to God that... Oh, okay. I forgot, the core felt a little overpowered. Full weapon. Mediocre execution. But then again, heavy scythe movesets. Little shitty. Little shitty. Anyways, boys, how's everybody's day been? I politely request an answer from everybody about how everybody's day has been. And also, just for an example, be careful with AoE, because if things bounce and hit those or wormlings, it'll be a pain in the ass. It just gets real fucking annoying after a while. So, I don't think I'm gonna be here to cap out my my stuff, because I'm tired, to be honest. That's just it. I'm kind of just tired. I don't think I'm going to cap out my standing today on stream, but I'll probably cap it out tomorrow. But this is arguably the best focus farm in the game. You don't need lenses. You just kill Thrax. You can stay in this stage as long as you want, and Thrax Centurions will keep on spawning. It does take about 45 minutes. 30 if you're lucky with the Thrax spawns. 45 if you're unlucky. It shouldn't take you more than an hour to do this. Unless you're focusing on, like, playing Duviri, like, the whole thing. And, like, doing side quests, getting intrinsics, and all that jazz. farming resources. It might take you a while there, but like I just bum rushed through it. So I'm at 21 minutes with 100,000. And I only got here after 14 minutes. So this alone takes each 6 minutes I'm getting about 100,000. 6 to 7 minutes I'm getting 100,000 standing. That's about 20-ish minutes of being in this stage, give or take, because again, mileage varies. Warframe, mileage always varies. But, you know, it's pretty decent. And then once you say bip, bip, okay, I have terrible aim, bip, 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 bip. Once you do that, that's the end of the farm. The Centurion stops spawning, and then it's just you and the Orowyrm. You just do that, that. Get the cinematic. Snag it. Grab one just for shits and giggles. Realize it's a new week. See if this chick has anything cool.
Armed and unfettered in the king's own country. What drew you to that? Will that be
I'm
all?
fucking sorry. This lady sells organ catalysts and organ reactors? What?
There's a wealth of hidden knowledge out there in Duviri, just waiting to be discovered.
That was probably the swiftest I've ever picked up an item in a game. The moment I saw that organ catalyst, just boom, got it. What the fuck? Is that like just a random chance thing? Because if so, being able to get that means like every couple of weeks I get a free fucking organ catalyst and organ reactor. Woo! Easy. Claps. Holy shit. I think it's a random chance, yeah. But, yeah, there's your farm. I'm probably going to go pass out as I am exhausted and I'm dying internally. I felt like shit all day, but you know how it is. Yeah, so I need 600,000 standing. I'm going to need 750,000 standing. 360 each week or each day. I need another 2 days or so, and then it should be, or 4 days, and this will be capped out. Then I'm probably going to move on to Mind Step, Farce Fling, Void Flow, Void Siphon. Dude, I don't know. My body's just been fucking screaming at me all day. Even now, my stomach, it like fucking hurts to where I actually like have to lean forward, and it just doesn't stop hurting until I lean forward, unfortunately. But I know this is shorter. This is like what, 30 minutes? Yeah, 30-minute stream. I'm sorry. I really am. I feel like poopy doo doo. Poopy doo doo. Poopy doo doo. But I hope you enjoyed watching, anywho. And hey, if you're new here, Edo, it's called cystic fibrosis. You get used to it after a while. No, it has to do with my cystic fibrosis. My body's struggling to digest things. So, in fact, it will always struggle to digest things. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that jazz. If you're new here, we have the Orelli cult where we do cult things. We have a pope. His name is Yolix. 6 out of 10 for effort. Out of 10 for looks, 10 out of 10 for effort. Good job, Edo. So, I hope you guys will join. You're dead on the end, Hellgamer. Hold on. With the 6 out of 10 for looks, 10 out of 10 for effort. Go look in the Discord. Skedaddling. Deuces, boys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Thanks for coming.